Hi guys, today we're going to be working on sorting some of my clothing. This is based on a couple of things. First off, it's the Marie Kondo cleaning thing I've already done one time. I personally have been the same size that I am right now since I was in late middle school, early high school, and we never moved. So I had a lot of clothing that fit me and I never thought anything of it. Like, I always just kind of had what I had. I've already done one huge cleanse. I got 2 gigantic bags of clothing that I am donating, and so I've already done that once, but I still have too much clothing. Okay, so what I'm going to start out with is I have found a couple of things online involving minimalistic wardrobe and capsule collection wardrobe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of combine those two things. A couple of the ones I've seen are the Project 333 minimalistic challenge, where basically you create, it's basically a capsule of 33 items for 3 months. And it's a challenge to kind of get you to go minimalistic and see how you feel not having to stress out about choosing different clothing. And I'm combining a little bit of Project 333, the Marie Kondo method, and this one that I found online. I think it's Caroline Joy is the page, and she basically does Capsule Wardrobe 101. So I find it really interesting, and I'm actually really excited about this because at first, for me, going through my clothing was a very hard sentimental thing for me. I have a lot of memories attached to a lot of my clothing since I've had them for so long. So going through them initially, even though some of them weren't exactly what I would wear now, I had a hard time letting go of them just because I was emotionally attached. So at this point, we're basically going to go through my laundry pile first, since it's smaller, and then I'm going to sort this into basically necessities, which, according to the one that I read, Capsule Wardrobe 101, necessities are qualified as anything involving socks, underwear, bras, swimwear, gym, work clothing, loungewear, sleepwear, things that you would only wear around the house or when you're doing something like more dirty, like mowing the lawn or working on a car or painting or whatever. So necessities will go over here, and then this will be the pile that is going to be set up for sorting. Now, the reason I'm starting with my laundry pile is just because all of my other clothes are relatively sorted according to type because of me having already gone through the KonMari method. So everything is to a point, aside from my laundry, where it should be in terms of like if it's in the closet, if it's in a drawer. Okay, so shirt is in the sorting pile. Okay, this is work clothing. So I'm going to shove this in the necessities pile. Bralette, necessities, work clothing, necessities, undies, sports bra, pants go over here, sock, yoga pants or gym clothes. Another thing I've been reading, according to the Project 333 mindset, is that gym pants or gym clothing should not be worn day to day, because then they'd be counted among the 333. The whole point is to get used to having a certain amount of clothing that you wear daily. Now for me, I wear work clothing a lot. I'm off today, and I'm at home, so I'm wearing some of my loungewear just because it's comfy, and I don't really, when I wear work clothing, it's pretty extensive, covers most of me, so I like to wear something kind of comfy and relaxed when I'm at home. I'm going to set aside my necessities pile, and I will go through, sort those, put those away later. Set these probably in this chair over here, and I'll come back to those after I'm done with all this other stuff. Basically, I'm going to start going through my clothing, and I'm going to choose what really makes me excited and happy and joyful, and I'm just going to choose like the things that really are things that I would wear right now and feel really happy in. From the Marie Kondo method or KonMari method, typically what you do is you go through each item of clothing and you have a yes pile and a no but thank you pile. And the no but thank you pile is basically when you say no, you say thank you to the item and you put that in the donation pile. I'm also going to be kind of doing, since I have just a sheer number of clothes, I'm going to make a little bit of an add-on from the whole wardrobe Capsule 101. And basically that is, her method is that you pick up each item of clothing. Now, something that you're extremely excited about and want to wear right now, or that you would wear right now, you put in like a yes, and you immediately hang that up. Then, if you have any maybes, you put those in the maybe pile. Now, her method, and also some of the KonMari method, is that you would put those items in a box for the remainder of those 3 months. Now, if you remember something and you really, really want to wear it, then you can go get that item and add it to your collection. If you go the whole 3 months and you aren't interested in those items and you don't think about them and they just don't work, now this doesn't include seasonal items, then you donate those at the end of the 3 months, because clearly you're not really interested in them in the aspect that you probably would be with other items. So basically they'll just take up more space in your closet. When you hang up the items that you immediately say yes to, you begin to see your own sense of style. It starts to be built in a way that you can actually visibly see what things you feel comfortable in, what things make you happy, and what things you like. I am going to have 5 major categories. The 5 major categories are going to include tops, bottoms, dresses, outerwear, and shoes. Those 5 categories, this particular method calls for up to 37 items. For now, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is my closet as of right now. I have my list on my phone. So I'm going to grab the things that I chose. The things I'm not really sure about, I probably will bring over to put in the maybe pile, but the items that I'm pretty sure about, I'm going to hang up. That way I can pre-see my style selections and kind of get an idea for the mood of my wardrobe. Firstly, I have these 2 crop top items. This one's a little bit heavier, this one's a little bit lighter. I really like the color, I really like the length of the sleeves and the fluffiness of them. I'm a huge fan. So for me, they're actually pretty long, which is kind of rare. So I'm gonna keep these for sure. Okay, so I have a few tops actually. Firstly is my just plain black tee. I do have 2 of these that I really like, so I'm probably gonna keep both, just out of the necessity to be able to wear them multiple times a week. I've got this crop top right here. I like to wear this with this one particular skirt. I have a plain white tee, and I've got this Volcom tee that I actually kind of stole from my husband. So I really like it, it's comfy, and for some reason, like, I'm not usually a green person, but I really like it. Now, I have seen an interesting method where there are 2 major ways that I've seen people style closets. The KonMari method is to do it according to like type of clothing and length of the clothing to make a really cohesive like little effect. My sister actually has done her closet in such a way that it's sectioned by color. She has tan, then peach, then like burgundy or whatever, and then black, and then white would be over here. But it looks really pretty. I'll have to get her to take a picture of her closet for me, because like she thinks it's messy, but honestly it looks absolutely stunning because it's just like this little color array, and I really like that. I guess I'm kind of making my own method, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm already seeing a color scheme here. Ironically, the colors I'm really liking tend to be more of like a greenish blue, or a blue or a green, and then black and white. It wasn't ever that evident before, so it's kind of interesting to see what I'm actually wearing.